Hello Libra, and welcome to Soul Sundays. Libra, it's a quick 3-card spread, 3 tarot cards, 1 oracle card for love and relationships, and 1 oracle card for health for your week ahead. Welcome to Soul Sundays. Now, I just want to give a bit of a shout out to everyone on the channel who has stuck with me whilst I took a little bit of a break to focus on my day job. I needed that space. I just wasn't able to do both. I'm now going to be coming back to you week on week, giving you weekly forecasts for the week of energy ahead. So let's get into it. This week we have a really interesting full moon eclipse in the sign of Capricorn. It's coming on Sunday the 5th of July at 2:44 p.m. depending on where you're located in the world. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's at 13 degrees of Capricorn. But what does that mean for you? So it's going to eclipse in the house or the area of your foundations, your emotional stability, your inner world, your home, right? Both your physical home, your spiritual home, your mental home. It's the roots that you've made, the traditions that you keep, your ideal family setting. All of those things are going to be brought to light during this eclipse. Now, what's really interesting is that for some of you, your relationships might have been up and down, topsy-turvy. So you could see a spurt of spontaneity this week, like really wanting to have a bit of sexy time in exciting places, or just bringing the joy, the love back, okay? But let's draw some cards and get some more insight. All right, you ready? Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Libra. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Spirit, can I please have 2 more cards? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really interesting. You've got your defenses up when it comes to matters of the heart, family, where you live, and the energy is a little bit stagnant. You can see the cards aren't popping out as easily as they should. That could mean that you're a little bit stuck, feeling stuck, or it could mean that they're just trying to pick the right ones for you. Page of Wands, needing to make an apology. Or it could be speaking about children, although I'm seeing an apology here. I don't know if someone owes you an apology or if you need to give someone an apology. 1 card for their romance message for the week, please. That came out easy. Control, the Strength card in traditional tarot. That represents the sign of Leo. You also have earth energy here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I'm potentially seeing a fire sign, a child fire sign. Yeah, okay. So as I said to you, this eclipse is all about looking at your foundation, okay? Where you live, what you do for a job, your ideal family setting. Do you want to have children? Do you want to get married? What does it look like for you? You've got your defenses up because I feel like your needs aren't being met, okay? Either the relationship that you have with a person is not connecting with you on a sexual level, or they're just demanding too much of you and you're not connecting on a mental level or a physical level in terms of intimacy and touch, right? So the message here is about speaking your truth, all right? If that's ringing true to you, you need to relinquish control and actually be a little bit vulnerable, okay? Eclipses bring change, and sometimes they can bring lasting change. This is closing out Cancer Capricorn energy that's been going on for the last 2.5 years, okay? They have this lead up period and then you're going through this energy. So for you, it's all about reevaluating that foundation, that thing that holds you true, your core being of what gives you security and safety and emotional stability. Page of Wands. Now, this could speak about needing to go back and do some shadow work when it comes to your inner child. It could speak about a child that's in between you, a custody battle for some of you with a bit of a egotistical male. I do have that coming up as well. But for a lot of you, this speaks about needing to apologize to your partner for not being forthright, for expecting too much and not being honest. And look, the energy moves and shuffles, so it could be the other way around. They could be taking from you and not coming forward, or vice versa. But again, I do have this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, this King of Pentacles here, quite strong energy. Now, if it's not in a relationship, it could be speaking about your foundation when it comes to work. Maybe you're in partnership with someone that's quite rigid and they're not wanting to make some changes or level up the business like you know that you need to. The message here, though, is clear. It's really asking you to take a step back this week and review what's important to you. Is this really important? And if it is, then speak your truth. If this isn't important, then apologize and let it go. It's that simple, okay? What's interesting is that in romantic relationships, you have this card of control, the 8, which is major arcana, and it does represent the strength card or a Leo. So maybe some of you are involved in a Leo. It speaks about influence, acceptance, compassion, and having patience. And I'm going to read it to you, okay, because it's quite relevant. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotional neediness or insecurity. Insecurity right here, yeah? It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. And what did I say? I said that this is going through your emotional stability right now. The cards don't lie, right? A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance and out of control. Self-control is the key here. Act from a combination of emotion and intellect, and your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not the time for domination. This card asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and not to require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing just to make you feel more comfortable. Gee, it's a hard one, right? I know, gosh, like I've been there. I've had expectations before on partners, and not meaning to, but just because I'm human, right? This card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger or frustration. Now is the time for patience, steadiness, and clear thinking. Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and with yourself. If you're involved with a difficult personal situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what his or her heart and soul feels. Try to see the situation from another perspective. With self-control comes confidence. Allow a situation to unfold and detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. The end result of self-control and confidence is supreme peace. Take some time to examine how control, in its many aspects, is affecting your relationships. And there's a beautiful affirmation here for those that meditate, and it says, I control my emotions and embrace peace. Beautiful. Now, interestingly enough, the card that goes along that, which is your message for your health this week, is all about detoxification. So for some of you, it could be about reining back what you're putting in your body. Maybe it's smoking cigarettes. Maybe it's drinking too much. Maybe it's, anxiety medication. It could also be just food and excessive food. This is a message this week that if you can detox your physical body, then your emotional body and all this cloudiness that's coming through right here that's keeping your emotions up, down, left, right, will find a better balance and you'll be able to see clearly. All right, that was your reading for this week, Libra. I hope you found it helpful. I wish you much love and light, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.